Hi. Well, it's Monday and it's the 7th of December, a day in infamy. But today I'm going to try something new. Um, if I don't like it, I'll delete it. But if it turns out all well, then you'll be seeing this. Um, over the years, and I've been a Christian for 44 years, I've been in various Bible studies, and there's something about Bible studies that can be very interesting. One is that not everybody agrees with what you talk about. And of course, that does make it interesting. But the other thing is that there's one thing that is yours and yours alone, and no one can argue with it. And that is your testimony. So I'm going to start with my testimony today. And the challenge will be to do it in 5 minutes, but bear with me. I was raised in Cheyenne, Wyoming by an extremely loving family and an extended family. In my life, I made a few mistakes. One was a first marriage when I was young, but it gave me a beautiful daughter. So, no problem. My parents met singing in the choir at a church. And you would think that that meant that when I grew up, there would be religion in the house, but there wasn't. They took us to Sunday school, dropped us off, and did whatever they did. So, no religion. I went away to college, no religion. I was a single parent for quite a while, no religion. And then I met Jim, my husband of 53 years. And he was from a Christian family. His mother was a saint up until the moment that she died at the age of 98. Very, very rich life. And we used to pass our kids off onto her, and she would take him to church, then we'd have a day off. Good deal. Until our marriage started to fail. And on a solo trip one day, I ended up at a church. Wasn't even sure if there were going to be services, but I ended up at this church. And there's a little card in the pew said, looking forward to baptism. I marked it, put my name. This had to be a God thing because I certainly didn't go there with that idea. The next morning, the pastor was on the doorstep. That led to 4 months of Bible studies at our home once a week. And Jim didn't want to be there. He knew all about what was going on and he didn't want any part of it. But sometime during this 4 months, I made a decision to be baptized. Prior to that decision, I had a habit of going to the movies, to the theater in the afternoon, and I went to a movie called Jesus Christ Superstar. Well, let me tell you, sometimes it's weird what it takes, but it took me seeing Christ as a real person that I could walk and talk with. And I went to the pastor and said, I'd like to be baptized. The day that I was baptized, Jim joined me. His mother was in the audience, and I could hear her gasp when he walked into the waters of baptism. We were baptized together, and there was a reception line afterwards, and this lovely little doctor at the end of the reception line said, if you think you had troubles before, you ain't seen nothing yet. Guess who was right? He was. I wouldn't trade this life for anything. Jesus is my all and all. I can't imagine some of the things we've gone through, not being able to pray and ask for help. And let me end with a scripture from Matthew, and I'm going to have to bring it closer, and said, Verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as a little child, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself or herself as this little child, the same is greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And whom shall receive one such little child in my name, receiveth me. We love our children, don't we? And they love us back. We are the children of the King. I'm a princess. So are you. We're a prince. Have a wonderful week. May God bless you richly.